Hi, I'm Angus from Let's Learn English, and I'll be your teacher today. Today we're going to look at fronting and prefacing in English. Firstly, we'll have a look at prefacing. A preface is a discourse marker, that is, a word or phrase that you put at the start of your sentence, usually followed by a comma, that lets the person who you are talking to or writing to know more about what you're going to say or write next. For example, and then I went to the bank and found out I'd reached my withdrawal limit for the week. The point is, I'm broke. Can you help me? This structure of the noun is most often used with the following nouns. Answer: how many people were involved? The answer is we'll never know. Conclusion: the conclusion is whatever they did, they covered up their tracks pretty well. Fact, using of the matter sometimes. The fact is we can't go on like this. Point: the point is, what are we going to do about it? Problem: the problem is, I really don't know what I did wrong. Question: the question is, of course, how are we going to finance this new deal? Reality: the reality is, every day people are dying of AIDS. Rule: the rule is, don't promise something you can't deliver. Solution: the solution is, find the source of the infection and operate to remove it. Tragedy: the tragedy for the families is all their possessions are now lost. Trouble: I need to pick John up from the station. The trouble is, Mary's borrowed the damn car. Truth: listen, the truth is he'll never admit to anything, so what's the point in going on about it? Wonder: the wonder is, how did he escape without being seen? Moral, often used with of the story. The moral of the story is, if you live in a glass house, invest in solar electricity. You can also use a short sentence as a prefacing structure. It was really strange. There was no sound, but the lightning was really violent. This had two effects. It lessened the flow of water, and the pressure to the homes went down. The problem was the following: no money and no prospect of getting any. Now, whether or not one particular sentence will work as a prefacing structure or not is difficult to say. If you have any doubts, write it down in a full context and send it to the grammar doctor, and he'll look at it. Fronting is a way to add emphasis to a multi-clause sentence by switching the order of clauses in order to add drama, interest, or surprise to a sentence. For example, I have no idea why I stole his wallet. This is a normal sentence structure. However, with fronting, it looks like this. Why I stole his wallet, I have no idea. As you can tell from my intonation, it's used to express anger or irritation or surprise. Here's another example. The normal structure: I'll never know where Johnny learned that kind of bad language. Structure with fronting: where Johnny learned that kind of bad language, I'll never know. Again, used to express anger or irritation. Note the fact that the sentence stress is very marked on the words where and never. Here's another example. The umbrellas went up and the rain came down. Up went the umbrellas and down came the rain. Again, used for dramatic effect is the following. Normal structure: anyway, all of a sudden a policeman walks in and arrests Kelly. With fronting: anyway, all of a sudden in walks a policeman and arrests Kelly. Again, note the heavy sentence stress on the word in. Fronting, like inversion, should be used sparingly and with care. When used correctly, it makes your English sound very impressive. Used inappropriately, it can make it sound awful. Again, if you're not sure, try out fronting with a sentence sent to the grammar doctor.